After beating Huang Dong-su to death, Jinwoo said, "It doesn't matter who you are," and began to fight Thomas Andre. Thomas tries to punch Jinwoo. That's when his team arrives there. Suddenly someone came flying to their side. To all of their surprise, it was Thomas. Jinwoo says to Igris that he should take Jin-ho to the hospital. Then both parties got ready to fight each other. Thomas didn't care about anything after that punch. He was ready to kill Jinwoo. Thomas got ready to fight. Then both parties charged towards each other. Thomas blasted through every shadow soldier who came towards him, and he went straight toward Jinwoo. He charged towards Jinwoo. Suddenly Jinwoo disappeared and came under Thomas, and he struck with his dagger. Thomas used reinforcement to harden his body. Therefore his dagger doesn't pierce him. Then Thomas throws his right hand, then uses telekinesis towards Jinwoo. Jinwoo uses his commander's authority and attacks Thomas Andre head-on. What did you say earlier? Feel the difference in our strength? Jinwoo asks, then throws a barrage of punches. Then Thomas stops underestimating him and begins to spiritualize his body. Is this the power of those 4 humans who took the power of the rulers? Jinwoo thought. Thomas began to use collapse to destroy everything. Then he used his ability, capture. Then a black hole appears and begins to suck everything that surrounded that place. Thomas rushed towards Jinwoo. Suddenly Jinwoo puts his leg on Thomas's head and kicks him. Thomas uses capture again, but then Jinwoo uses his ability, the ruler's touch, and begin accelerating towards Thomas for a head-on collision. Thomas was getting beat up. He tries to punch Jinwoo, but he was really mad. Jinwoo kicks Thomas in his face and begins to break his reinforced armor. Jinwoo was beating up the great Thomas Andre. How is he producing this much power? Am I going to lose? Thomas thought. I already told you, didn't I? It doesn't matter who you are. Hunter sung Jinwoo. Please stop. It's over. I lost, Thomas said. To beat the great Thomas Andre to such a state. Is there even a hunter in this world who could do this?